G'day, I'm Jeremy here in Indonesia. I just wanted to show you around my new house. I'll just show you that there is my old house. This here is my new house. Alright, and I'm just going to do a bit of a tour around the house. This one here is a street light. Every house is actually responsible for turning on the street lights. So each house has their own street light out the front there, and that needs to be turned on every night. And then down here, this is the rubbish. The rubbish, we pay 5,000 rupiah, which is about 50 cents every month, to get a guy to come, and he walks past with his little rubbish cart every day and picks up the rubbish, and we just pay 50 cents a year for that. Sorry, 50 cents a month for that. So we've got here the cemented little ramp. That's to get the scooters up into the house during the day. At night. So we keep the scooters over there during the day. It's my daughter, father-in-law, mother-in-law, and my son, and my sister-in-law. They're just sitting out on the couch out the front here. Alright. There, that's on the side of the road. Alright, let's go in. Alright, so the model of this house is pretty much the same as my old house, but it's got different additions. So as you can see at the front here, there's this wall which closes the house in, which creates this nice little front room here, and a mat to sit on. Sorry, we got it closed everywhere at the moment because we're just about to leave, go to Bali for a few days. Alright, in here is my bedroom. So this is different to our old house. This has been added on, as you can see, so next to a little room. So this is my bed and my wife, and then this is where my daughter was sleeping, and this is where my son was sleeping. So we're all crammed in this little room here. And yeah. And this here is Wesley's new school bag, Angry Birds. Alright, let's go into the house and have a look around in the house. Oh, over here is my dad's hat, which my wife made for him when my son was born. It says Poppy. Alright, let's go inside. Normally these lights aren't all on, but I've got them all on at the moment because it's pretty dark inside this house. As you can see up here, we've got some family photos, all the different people. There's me on my wedding day, and that one was actually at my grandmother's house in Perth. That's Tallulah and Wesley with Tallulah at Coles. Big shout out to Coles there. Alright, what else have we got? We've got some more wedding photos up here, and into here, Najwa's room. Though for the last few days, Dara's brother and sister, so Dara's my wife, so my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law were sleeping in this room with their daughter, Sakar. And then we had basically Dara's two sisters sleeping in here with Dara's mum. So my mother-in-law and two sister-in-laws were sleeping in there. And then my father-in-law sleeping down here. As you can see there, that's me. Hello, me. Alright, heading out the back here. This is where we keep all the plates and glasses. This is where we do the dishes in the corner here. There's a few dishes there at the moment. It's a stove, and it looks like my father-in-law, Supriyanto, is making some nasi, because that's what Indonesians do. They make lots of nasi. Alright, heading back over here, we have the food on the bench here. All of the food there. And I forgot to say, up here is a switch, and this switch controls the water, and that's going to be important in a minute. Can you see that goes all the way up there? Yeah, the electricity in this house isn't very good. In fact, the electricity in this house, when you turn that water on, it basically trips the house, so you need to turn everything else off and then turn that on. This is another room here, so this is added on to the back of the house. As you can see there's a window that actually looks into that other bedroom that used to be the back of the house, but then somebody added on this extra room here, which is just a little sitting room. And then here is basically just a storage room, and this is where we hang out the washing. But as you can see, everything is closed in, so there's no backyard here at all. Alright, there's lots of towels here because there's been 11 people staying in this house for the last few days. Come around the corner here and just move these towels out the way. And this is the well. And it's even got the old thing here to bring the water up. But now we've actually got a pump here, and that's what that switch on the other side there was for. It pumps the water up from deep down below. Now that basically is the only water that runs in the house. So if we want to use a tap back in the kitchen where we do the dishes, then we need to turn this on. Right, this here is the light switch for the bathroom. You can see the wiring in the house is comical. Yes. Alright, that's the baby bathtub. It's pretty dirty on the outside, but it's clean on the inside. Alright, and then of course we have the bathroom. This is where the water pumps in when you turn the switch on. Pumps in here. I just filled this up a minute ago, and as you can see, it's pretty dirty, a little bit gross. This floor was painted blue again about 10 days ago, just before we got here, and as you can see, a lot of the paint's disappeared again now, and you can see how disgusting it is underneath. And of course this is the toilet. Now I've talked about the toilet a few times, but I just wanted to say something else about the toilet, because there's actually a bit of a trick. You see, when you flush the toilet, you don't want to just pour the water in like this, because if you do that, then everything that's inside there, poof, will fly out back at you. See, look at this, you just pour it on top, it comes flying out, and that happened to me once. It came flying out, and you don't want that to happen. So the trick is, you actually grab the water and you pour it down like this, and it does this little swirling motion and goes around and around. I'm going to show you again. You pour it down here, and it swirls around, and everything flushes down, which is where you want it to go. Well, let's just move out of the toilet, and I will say goodbye. Alright, oh, there's Wesley. Say hey, Wesley. Say terima kasih. Yeah, Wesley's been practicing Indonesian while he's here this time. Alright, well that's it for me. I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of my house and got to see a few different things. Some things were similar, some things were different to my old house. Terima kasih. Sampai jumpa. See you later.